Yeah, welcome back to another video. Yeah, this is another video that concerning about the identifier. The last video we learned what's identifier, condition to get identifier, and how identifier is. Okay, so now we are going to start the practical of identifier to write. So for me, I use VS Code as my text editor. If you have another text editor, you can use so the same syntax in that. Okay, so first here I'm going to create my file here. Okay, my file here I can name any name that you want. For example, for me I can name identifier. Okay, dot. So after creating my file now, I'm going to start to write my code. If you follow my last video, I have shown that how to write code in that programming language. For example, there is a special function that is used. That function known as the main function. So same to here, we'll use to write. We start to write that function, and all other function will be executed when it exists within the main function. Okay, so now I'm writing main function like this one. Sorry, this one main function. Okay, here. So inside of this main function, the whole application will be run. Yeah. So now already we write our main function. We're going to start to write our identifiers. Okay. Identifier, we say that is any name given in the element. Okay. I'm going to show you here. Our last slide is this one. Is any name given to element in programming like a variable function. So I'm going to write this one. For example, I'm going to write my first identifier. Okay. So in function but so if you write identifier in function, you can start with the word void. Okay, and there's a reason why this is void for now, because we cannot I cannot teach this void. Let's remove this void. Okay, I can say that like my function. Okay, bracket, open this. So this my function is identifier for here. Okay, my function is identifier in that programming language. Okay, also you can write another identifier. For example, you can say my second. Okay, my second. Sorry, my second function. Okay, this one. Also, this is my identifier. So we say that identifier also is unique. So for example, here already I write my function it acts as identifier because it identify this only function, and my second function is identifier that identify this own function. When I rewrite again this identifier here like this one. Okay. In that programming language will give you error. What error will be? You are duplicating identifier. Okay, so if you want to write another identifier, you can rename it another name, not use the same name like here. Okay, so in case of the function. So also in our definition of identifier, also we said that in programming we say that the name given to the element in programming language in variable in function. So we start with the function like this one I have written. So now we're going to variable. How is variable? So for variable, I start with writing the keyword like var. So you can ask why var start. For next video I will teach why start var and why start constant, so on. So be with me, you will get more concept about that programming language from the scratch to be advanced one. Okay, so start to write var. you don't care this why I'm starting to write var for now, but I will teach you later. Okay, next video. Yeah, name equal to maybe Juma. Let's say Juma. Sorry, Juma. Okay, name now, it acts, this name is a variable. This variable, it acts as an identifier now. Okay, this is a unique one, identifier. When you duplicate it, you will get so many errors because you duplicate identifier. Also, you can write another. Can you say age equal to 20? Remember, when you write a programming language like that, don't forget to put the semicolon like this one. Okay, so also age is an identifier. Okay, this age variable, it is identifier. Okay, so when you rewrite again like this one, age equal to maybe 30, in that programming language will give you error. Okay, so identify the unique identity. How identify is written is we have understand now. Identifier is written like this format. Okay, so also another violation here, we see identifier cannot start with keyword. Okay, for example this one, when you start like the to write the keyword like when you write the identifier by using the keyword like break. Okay, or let's say await equal to 8. You see this one, that automatic it identifies this is the keyword. Even the color has been changed. Look, okay, differ. So this one is this one, same color. Why same color? Those are keyword. So cannot let it like your identifier in this way. Okay. Also, we have said that the identifier is a unique. We have seen there identifier cannot have the space between them. For example, here you are written like var first name. Okay, first name equal to Hassan, example. John, example. So in that programming language, it will give you error when you execute this program. Okay, but the correct way to write this one is to use underscore way. Or if you don't want to write this, you can use here, because the first and the name are the difference now, so you can use capital N here. So this is the correct way to write your identifier, but not this one. Okay, this is a not to write identifier, but this one incorrect. Okay, incorrect also, not allowed. So and this one not allowed because we are duplicating our identifier. So those are identifier. Also we have said that another example, we said that identifier, okay, cannot start with a digit. So you cannot start to write identifier like this one, 1, then num equal to maybe 1. That programming language will give you error when you write this identifier. So now we have get the concept of what is identifier, and you get the concept how to write identifier in a clear way. Okay, so when you understand this simple code, later on you will be the perfect to understand identifier when you have the big project. Okay, yeah, so for this video I'll end here. See you in the next video. I remember I said that there is something like comment. Okay, comment. For example, you have two ways of comment: single and multiple line comment. Single comment, for example, you have a single line like this one, like say that var ag, say var y equal to 3. Okay, this is the only one single line, so you can comment by do like this one, slash slash. Okay, and the color has been changed. This you have comment successful. Okay, if you wanted to, you have the long text, many line. Example, var x equal to 80, equal to 80, then var z equal to 7. Okay, don't forget to do like this one. Okay, so if you want to comment this one, you can do like this one. Okay, after you have put one slash, then you have the star, and here one slash, then here the star. So now we are comment this long text of line, multiple line. This is a single line. So I'm going to this video here. See you in next video. We'll be discussing another concept like variable, data type, and so on. Okay, bye bye.